Welcome to FireStar Tarot. I am Empress Egypt. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, definitely check out the channel intro. You guys can find that on the home tab. It'll break down the guidelines here on my channel and of course how I do things as a reader. For those of you guys returning back, what's up fam? I love you guys. Obviously I've missed you since the last reading. Sorry for getting these readings a few days late. But I'm back and feeling better than ever, so I'm super excited to get into your readings this week. Now remember, these are collective readings, so not all the messages are going to resonate, and if they do, even better, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, smash those thumbs up, show me some love, drop a comment, and also if you feel like sharing this video, then do so. In this week's readings, we are going to be taking a look at recent past, current energy, and energy moving forward surrounding love. So with that being said, collective, let's get into your reading. All right, Cancer, so let's dive into your love life. Let's take a look at your recent past, your current energy, and more importantly, your future energy surrounding love. Spirit, let's get 3 cards for the recent past, please. 3 cards for the recent past. First card up, Cancer, you received Align Your Life. Spirit, 2 more cards when it comes to the recent past for Cancer. You also received I'm Rama. And Spirit, that final card, please, when it comes to the recent past for Cancer. You received Jump In. Take a look at your current energy. Spirit, 3 cards for Cancer's current energy, please. 3 cards for Cancer's current energy. You received You're Already Doing It. You also received Empathic Starseed. Spirit, and that final card for Cancer, current energy, please. Final card for Cancer, current energy. Awakening. All right, Cancer, let's get those 3 final cards when it comes to your future energy. You received Earth Pulsing. Soul Family. And the final card, yes. Grounded by, share your voice. Cancer, in the past here, I see that you definitely dealt with a lot of challenging situations. I mean, don't we all, right? This feels like there was a lot of just questioning. Why are you doing what you're doing? Or why are you staying where you're staying? Or why haven't you done the thing that always, called to you inside to do, right? It feels like there was this energy of just needing change in your life, right? It felt like your life could be so much better, or it felt like you weren't where you were supposed to be in some way, shape, or form, or it just feels like whatever you tried to make, right, a part of the plan, it feels like it was either it was being forced and you didn't like it that it was forced, or it just felt like it didn't fit, right? It feels like everything was out of place in this past energy, right? I also, again, feel this urge of something calling you, right? Or something calling to you. So maybe this is something from childhood that you've always dreamt of. Maybe this is a relationship. Maybe this is a love partnership, right? For each of you guys, it's going to be different. But again, it feels like the reason everything felt like it didn't fit in was because something else was calling you, Cancer. I do see you taking a risk. I do see you saying yes to this calling. It feels like currently, Cancer, though, you're challenged with actually doing it. It feels like, again, in this recent past, things didn't fit. And so you chose to say, you know what, well, I'm going to change my circumstances. And it feels like you've made that decision here recently, but now it feels like you're second guessing yourself in current energy. But the thing is, Cancer, is you may not realize it, but you're already doing it, right? You've already said yes to the change. Therefore, the change, that seed was already planted. You know, when you're about to ride a roller coaster ride, and when you're standing in line, and the closer you get to getting on that ride, even though you may have ridden that ride 50 times and it's exciting, it's still that risk. It's still that energy of, oh shit, we're getting closer and closer. It's almost our time. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? It feels like, again, all those emotions of all of this desire to change your life, again, to remove the things in your life or to remove yourself from the things in life that you are not, again, aligned with. It does feel like, again, there's this energy of you needing to face your true north, what's calling you, Cancer. Empathic starseed is here. It feels like your energy, it's like you're being called to balance your energy. You're being called to find peace within your energy. Again, it feels like a lot of conflict, a lot of struggle, a lot of strife. You guys know I use those three words a lot, right? Especially when I see fives or when I see this unaligned energy, right? I also feel like, going back to this, you're already doing it, this fear, I feel like, yes, you've made this decision to go again with what you're being called to, but it feels like, again, you're still needing to get rid of things that aren't aligned. So there's still things that you have to walk away from. And this feels like, Cancer, you've already made the decision. You're already doing it, right? Again, you're being called to something else. So it's already happening, right? Again, a seed was planted. And it feels like in this energy, again, you need to stick to this true self, right? What you're being called to, right? Because no matter how hard you try to work on this, it's not aligned with you, right? It's not, again, you can't force it and you don't like it being forced, right? You want something easy flowing. You don't want this forced energy. And again, whether this is you forcing someone, Cancer, or Cancer, someone forcing you, or just the people around you forcing you to fit in or forcing you to do things a certain way. Again, it feels like this is a caged energy here, Cancer, in your recent past. And again, in this current energy, it feels like you're absorbing what's not yours. It feels like your life is feeling confusing and unaligned because others in your life are unaligned. And so it's needing to get rid of the things that are not aligned with you. Again, the things that are unaligned here. It feels like you absorb this energy, right? And this is what creates this fear, right? Because then now you have not only what you're feeling here, your true north, but now you're dealing with, again, all that unaligned bullshit, right? You're carrying what's not yours in this energy. So most definitely, Cancer, your back hurts, you're stressed out, you toss and turn, you can't sleep right. And if you do sleep, you sleep probably really hard because energetically you're so drained, right? So for some of you guys, again, Cancers, you're tossing and turning. But for others of you guys, when you hit the sack, you're hitting the sack. And when you wake up in the morning, you're like, man, how did I sleep so hard? When did I fall asleep, right? So again, it's kind of like those radical ends of anxiety here. It does feel like at the end of the day right now, Cancer, you're seeing things that you haven't seen before, right? You're seeing this truth within you. You're seeing, again, this truth within what you desire inside and what's calling you here. Again, this call to take action, to change your life and get rid of the things that don't fit, right? Again, it feels like you've already made this decision though, Cancer, and it feels like in current energy, that's where you're getting that higher perspective in life. You're starting to look at all of your options and you're slowly starting to get rid of those options that aren't, you know, again, what is calling you, what you desire here, right? Now moving forward into future energy, I do see wealth and abundance with Earth pulsing here. But it does feel like things are going to pick up for you. And I mean, pick up really fast here, Cancer. So Spirit's asking you to slow down when things are speeding up, okay? Don't drag your feet, but don't get caught up in that quick hustle of things, right? Still take your time, right? It feels like an energy of, in the future, learning how to take your time and not rush things here. It does feel like a lot of this stuff that's unaligned is, again, because you weren't taking your time or someone wasn't taking their time with you. Again, take it how it resonates. I also see soul family here. So I do feel like for those of you guys Cancer, where you feel like you're not happy with the people around you, again, those unaligned people, you're calling in your soul tribe by doing, right, what your inner voice is calling you to do. Again, it feels like because people, again, were forcing you to do things, or again, we're not giving you any energy into the things that you wanted to do. It feels like you had to do a lot of things on your own and still deal with these people, right? That didn't want to work with you in some way, shape, or form. I do feel like in the future, you're a little scared that you're going to have, or at least there's still this residual and this extra baggage of these unaligned things in your life. So again, it may feel like you don't have anybody, or you can't, count on anybody. But with this energy here, Spirit saying you have to, right? Don't allow these unaligned people to create trust issues, right? It does feel like in the future that is going to be a challenge for you, but at the end of the day, you do overcome this here. Okay, you overcome this, and you do call in your soul tribe, right? Your soul family, the people who are aligned with you, not against you here. And you also receive the card of yes. Yes, say yes, right? So jump in, see the truth, awaken, higher ascension, and yes, do it, right? Just say yes to it, this new adventure. So clearly when it comes to the overall reading here, Cancer, there's something you're saying yes to. So I'm very interested to dive deeper and to see what's going on. Now, grounding the energy with the share your voice, it does feel like there's this energy of needing to release, okay? Needing to express. So it does feel like, Cancer, you keep things in here. It feels like you don't tell these people that they're not mixing well with you. Or if you do, you have a hard time because they're not listening to you. Because again, they're not on the same page as you. So most definitely, it does feel like, again, there's this energy of not expressing, right? And Cancer, you are the voice, right? Not just someone, you are the voice of the water energy, right? You speak your heart, you speak your truth, you wear your heart on your sleeve. And so this energy, again, is definitely unaligned because it has you keeping things in, suppressing things, right? Living this pain and this agony because, again, you're made to express here, Cancer. So let's grab some tarot. Let's dive deeper. I'll be right back, Cancer. All right, Cancer. So let's dive deeper into this energy and see what's going on. Spirit, show me what needs to change in Cancer's life. You received the Emperor. It feels like the way you are thinking about your counterpart, your twin flame, your person of interest, someone who you have a very strong connection to, someone who you can't let go of here. Again, you did receive the Emperor. Grounded by the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. I mean, Cancer, this feels like a bad cycle with your counterpart. It feels like that's what needs to change. It feels like you constantly think about this bad cycle with this person whom you feel is your person, whom you feel no one can ever take their place. Cancer, it's not that this person's not your counterpart. It's the way that you're expecting that dynamic between you two to look. It's the way you're expecting the outcome to be. There's some form of expectations and needing to remove and needing to change the way you're seeing this person or the way you're expecting this connection with this person to be. Again, it feels like you're living a karmic cycle when it comes to your counterpart. It feels like you're thinking about the ending. Again, the bad things between you and this person. It feels like that's not giving you room for the good things. It feels like all you think about, again, is the bad, toxic, negative, again, things within this dynamic, within your person, within your counterpart, within your Emperor, your masculine energy. It also feels like the way you are thinking about, again, this Emperor is what needs to change, period, Cancer. Again, it's toxic. How do you let go of the toxic BS? How do you let go of all the bad things that took place between you and the person that, again, you care so strongly for here? You were looking for the resources to be able to overcome this. Again, in past energy, you took this risk. You said, yes, I'm willing to change because I want a better outcome. I deserve more. It feels like, again, the way you were thinking about the outcome with this person, or the way that you were thinking the outcome should be, again, that forced energy, that's what changed. That's what you were trying to change. That's what you battle changing and, again, taking action towards. All right, Cancer, let's get a card here for when it comes to what you're being called to, what it is that you're desiring, where you're, again, journey, right? Where your journey is calling you to. You did receive the 7 of Rings, the 7 of Pentacles. I do see, again, working very hard on this. It does feel like, again, you battled your ego. You thought about this long and hard. And again, it feels like you were being very strategic. You were trying to, again, figure it out. You were trying to, again, face those fears when it came to, again, not having what you truly desired. And that's what this feels like. Again, it feels like you're called to this person, but you're also challenged by this person, right? So that's that battle in your head, right? Again, wanting a positive outcome, but having a negative outcome with this person. But you're being diligent, right? Regardless, your past energy is diligent, working hard. Your current energy is putting in the effort, and so is your future energy. And trust me, Cancer, you will be rewarded because of that. That's why I see financial security and abundance for you in the future. Grounded by the 8 of Cups in the reverse, again, returning back. Being called to something from your past, being called. Again, it feels like you're being challenged by this person's energy, Cancer, because it feels like this person may be coming back to you. Again, in this past energy, it was, again, the expectation of what that connection was supposed to look like. Being called to it, even though it challenged you. Again, being at war with yourself here over this person. It's not that this person needs to go, because this person may already be gone in this energy. At least physically, right? It feels like it's getting rid of the way you thought about what the connection should be, right? Or how it should look. You're being called to one hell of an investment here. Again, success and abundance. It feels like you're challenged by the one thing that you truly desire, because the one thing you truly desire has stopped you from your own success. I see lots of success in your future. Spirit, show me the change. Show me the change for Cancer, please. Show me the change for Cancer. Show me the change in the recent past. Show me the seed that was planted, this change in Cancer. The 5 of Cups. This misery, this sadness, this depression surrounding this person, Cancer. Saying yes to what you've been avoiding. Saying yes to the things that you've been dwelling on. It feels like, I'm going to be honest with you, Cancer, it feels like it's accepting the ending, accepting the cycle that has ended between, again, you and the person who you feel so strongly for. Grounded by the Ace of Cups in the reverse, an offer denied. Again, it's changing this offer that was denied, this avoiding energy, avoiding this denial of love. It's like all you can think about is all the love, right, that you want to accept. But it feels like you're denying the love that was denied. You're avoiding the fact that this person poured out your love, denied your emotions, denied what you felt for them. It's like you want to avoid that in every aspect here. And again, that's what changed. That's the seed that was planted. Again, it feels like you battled your head here to hold on or to let go. Do I hold on to this ending, this toxic cycle, right? This bad karmic cycle with this person? Or do I accept it that it was toxic and move forward? Right? It feels like, again, this is a battle in the past of letting go of someone, again, who you were strongly connected to, who, again, I feel like walked away from you, avoided your emotions, again, refused your love. All right, moving into current energy, let's take a look at, again, the things you're overthinking about here. Spirit, show me what it is that my Cancers are overthinking about, please. You received the 7 of Wands. Oh, wow. Cancer. Grounded by the Empress. You receive the Seven of Wands, facing your fears when it comes to the thing that you desire the most, right? This connection, this twin flame connection. Facing your fears when it comes to your convictions, your morals, the things that you know are right within you. Not what others think is right, but what you think is right, what you morally feel, you know, what you intuitively feel is right for you. Feels like you're definitely in your head. Again, battle of your ego here. Battle of your thoughts, right? Battle over the things that you know are right. It feels like, ooh, okay, interesting, Cancer. For some of you guys, you could have wanted to force this person to love you, right? It feels like that's what this is, Cancer. It feels like you're forcing this person to love you within your head, right? Within your thoughts, you feel like this person should love you the way you love them. But that's, again, this false narrative that, again, what you feel is right, this person has to feel is right too. Again, it goes back to stop overthinking this, right? That is what's not aligned in your life that needs to go. It's the way of thinking about that, right? That thought process itself. Again, it's like you need to just keep facing this true north, this diligence, this success within. It feels like you're being called to focus on yourself here, Cancer, so that you can have what it is that you truly desire, right? It feels like, yes, this is your person, right? The Emperor is here. The Empress is here. You guys are counterparts, but it feels like you're trying to force this connection, right? When it's not the right time, because again, there's this misalignment with you, right? Again, you need to attain the success and abundance. And that's why this separation, this pull apart, you know, or this misalignment. I'm not going to even say this pull apart because you guys are counterparts, right? The alignment is always there. This is probably why you felt so strongly for this person, even if they didn't express those emotions to you, right? Spirit, show me what it is that Cancers are absorbing. Show me this energetic sovereignty, please. Show me what to see when it comes to this empathic starseed. You received the Lovers in the reverse. Again, it feels like the connection was made to be exactly where it's at. And it feels like you don't want it to be where it's at, right? You want to force it to be now in your head, right? Again, your thoughts. It's interesting because it feels like all you can think about is the toxic, negative aspects, not realizing that the alignment is there even in separation, even in conflict, even in struggle, even in that immature energy where things haven't been learned. For some of you guys, Cancer, you could have walked away from this person and you have a lot of regret, or you're having a lot of regret walking away from someone because you feel like if I walk away, I might really start to see who they truly are and I may make a mistake here. Again, for others of you guys, this person did that, right? They walked away and made a mistake because they felt the connection too. They just didn't express it. Again, with expressing and needing to express, right? So again, there's a huge grounding energy when it comes to this connection of not expressing or not being able to express. Again, but that is the negative energy that you are carrying, right? It's like you're thinking about this person, the things they didn't express to you, Cancer, or the things that you can't express to them, right? The connection that you don't have. Again, the absence of this person, the absence of emotions with this person, instead of all those emotions that you actually feel for this person, right? It's like you're thinking about the things that you don't have instead of the things that you do have, right? If you know this is your counterpart, don't let the 3D tangible world confuse you. Go with what you feel and what you're being guided to. Because again, what you desire requires certain things in life like success, self-worth, self-abundance, self-prosperity. Especially when you talk about a twin flame connection. You're talking about one of the most rarest connections. It is actually the most difficult spiritual journey you will go on because it requires not only you, Cancer, but it also requires your person to be balanced, right? It requires the path to self to be achieved in both counterparts. So yes, Cancer, your diligence, you could be working hard. You could create that higher perspective, that full divine feminine energy, right? Balancing your higher and lower self out, balancing all elements that you use in life to do so, to achieve what it is that you want, right? Again, that equal give and take, that equal give and exchange. You can do it all. You can create that, but you would still have to wait for your person, and vice versa. Those roles can be switched. So it's understanding that you're taking the most difficult spiritual journey. It's not going to be easy, so don't expect to get the answers that you're looking for right now, right? Those answers are going to come in the time that it is needed, right? Spirit, show me this awakening. Show me this integration. Show me this new way. Show me this new way in current energy, please. It does feel like currently, yes, there's a separation. And it does feel like, again, that is what you're absorbing that you shouldn't be absorbing. You shouldn't be thinking about, again, how unaligned this connection is. You should be changing everything that you can to make it an aligned connection, right? The Two of Rings. The Two of Pentacles, needing to make a decision when it comes to the tangible world and the things that you're actually seeing and touching. Again, going back to what's changing, a decision to adapt. Grounded by the sun, growth, expansion, happiness. So it feels like in current energy, you're finding happiness. It feels like it was a battle for you in your head. It feels like it's still a battle for you in your head. This separation is a battle for you, right? But that's what needs to change. Don't let it be a battle. Let it be a victorious win. Again, make the decision to change and to adapt. It's taking place. The Two of Pentacles is here. That is an increase in change, an increase in a new way, right? So it's like a new path is coming in this current energy. A new way is taking place, leading you to success, leading you to abundance. All right, Cancer, so let's move forward and let's take a look at what's coming in for you. Spirit, show me this earth pulsing energy, please. Show me this earth pulsing energy. You received the Six of Wands, victory, success. I feel like currently, you're still kind of carrying some of this leftover residual of the things that didn't work out, the things that you don't have, right? Again, that's what needs to change because you do have it. Right? Even though you can't see it in the tangible world, you do have it. But again, it feels like what's missing is this self-success, this self-abundance. And again, so it's like your due diligence, again, you're being called to it, right? Because divine, universe, raw energy is saying, no, you need this success, right? Because you desire this connection with this person. You need this success to have it. You need this success, period, right? To be able to make any choices or decisions in your life. And so it feels like the success is what you're being called to. Again, it feels like that decision is to see the truth, to see the tangible world, but to also see that higher perspective and how those two correlate. Again, it feels like reconciliation and recognition and advancement. It's all here, right? It feels like once you do so, once you see things very clearly when it comes to, again, that new life, that new path, again, letting that toxic shit go, those negative cycles that were made to end, right? Actually ending them and creating that new positive energy. That's when you have this success. Again, that's when you have this reward and it comes in really quick. And it feels like too, honestly, you're going to have financial success, but it also feels like this person comes back and it feels like it's going to take off really quick. But again, that feels like that's what you were supposed to learn, is to take your time with this person. Grounded by the Queen of Wands in the reverse. There could be a third party, a karmic partner for some of you guys. That's not going to be for all of you guys. But it does feel like there's a lack of confidence. There is a lack of feeling pretty, or either someone's dealing with someone who's not so pretty, right? Who lacks confidence, right? Spirit, let's get one card. Show me what is being called in here. Show me this soul tribe. Show me this soul family. Spirit, one card when it comes to this soul tribe, soul family. The Two of Cups. There it is. The union, the commitment that you truly desire. This is commitment. This is marriage, right? So again, it does feel like your diligence pays off, right? It feels like in past energy, most definitely, you were really challenged by this person, your twin flame, your masculine counterpart. You were really challenged when it came to this person avoiding you, again, separating from you. And it feels like that was that battle in your head here, Cancer. The battle of, again, that toxic cycle with this person, constantly living it. And again, in current energy, needing to make the decision to get out of that, to change, to increase your life, to, again, have a new way of being, integrate, right? Again, success, abundance, self-value, self-worth, a strong foundation, right? Again, learning to take your time with this person, and doing so, again, I see you in future energy, not only having success, but again, this person returning, or at least the person that you're desiring to have, the connection that you're desiring to have, it's coming, whether it be this person or not, right? You may choose to not allow this emperor back into your life. You may choose to say, you know what? I don't want to take the twin flame journey. It's too hard for me. It's too struggling. And then you meet someone else in your life, and this person is your best friend. They're your soulmate. It's not your twin flame. The passion may not be as intense, but it feels good. It feels stable and comfortable, right? It does feel like for some of you guys, it is your twin flame coming back. For others of you guys, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like someone new. Again, a new way, right? And so if it is this twin flame coming back, it's a new way with this person because the time is taken that is needed to get to know, right? To understand, to compromise, to figure things out, to actually be strategic and plan things, right? To plan things together, to grow together. We saw the Sun card, Leo energy, really growing and expanding and having happiness together. Again, that's what you attain here. You call in your soul family because it's like you call in that balance and that peace within. Let's see what's taking place. Let's take a look at this new adventure. Spirit, show me the yes to this new adventure, please. Show me the yes to this new adventure. The Six of Swords, resolution, moving on, right? Saying yes to moving on, moving forward, moving on from the negative cycle with this person, the conflicting thoughts, right? Again, moving on and finding resolution. It feels like, look, the Star card grounding this energy, wishes fulfilled. Again, it feels like moving on is required in order for you to have what it is that you're being called to, and you're being called to resolution. You're being called to moving on and attaining success and happiness in your life, right? Spirit is expressing this very strongly. All right, Cancer, let's get you some ending advice to wrap up this reading. Spirit, let's get one card for the overall energy of the ending advice. One card when it comes to the overall energy, the crowning energy of advice. You received, ask your soul. So again, go with what you're intuitively feeling, your emotions, your soul, your heart space. Go with love. Go with what your soul is speaking. So what does your heart say? What is your soul speaking to you here? Let's get 3 more cards of advice for Cancer, Spirit. 3 more cards of advice. Too many cards, Cancer. Let's see if these are 3. 1, 2, and 3. I'm not taking the ones that are in the down position. Let's see what's going on here, Cancer. You received Paradox Prime, Alignment, and the Oracle. I do want to read directly out of the book when it comes to this Paradox Prime, because I think this is very important, and I speak on this a lot on my channel, right? Tarot in moderation, and also go with what you intuitively feel, because not all the messages are for you guys in these collective readings. In our world today, we are bombarded with messages day in and day out. Some of these messages are beneficial, while some of them are not. It is often easy to spot the messages that are spoke in ill will, but when can be heard to decipher are the messages that are spoken with good intentions, though are not for us. Just because there is something good in the world does not mean that we must possess it or master it. We, as all things in this physical plane, must choose what is for our best, even if that means letting go of something good. Take time today to sift through the messages that you have been receiving. Are there messages there that, while good, are just not for you in these present moments? Right? So it definitely feels like, you know, discernment. When it comes to all these readings that resonate with you, Not all of them are going to be for you. And that's what this card is about. It's about using discernment and understanding that sometimes even the good things, the good intentions that are being set can sometimes not be for you. And it's just understanding that, don't set yourself up for failure, but also don't make it so hard in your life if there is failure. Interesting enough, you also received alignment. Wait for alignment. Wait. It is close and soon you will know what it is to be done and at the exact moment that it is to be done. There's a resting peace that comes from being in alignment with the universe, and the sensation of being rushed might be a sign of misalignment, right? Again, with this rushing energy, I can barely speak, Cancer. If you need to take time in making a decision, take it. And if you feel chaotic, ask yourself if there is a root to the chaos. Even if you cannot tell in this moment, do not worry. Trust that it will come to you in time. It feels like you're wanting it now, and Spirit's saying those answers will come when they're supposed to come. Again, going back to, that battle in your head of it needs to be now. The outcome should be what I want it right now, right? The oracle comes to us when we are faced with a dilemma. There is something in your life now that has left you searching for answers. There is no defined pathway or option before you, and you are unsure of where to go from here. If you have made it to this place, then know that your inner voice is trying to speak to you. Set aside time today and listen to every aspect of yourself. Listen to your body. How does your body feel? Listen to your mind and your heart and your soul. Find the truth that resides within the deepest places of you, that reside within your bones. Do not worry if it takes a while to find this, and know that the advice of others might be unhelpful until you have heard the voice within your bones speaking to you. In the end, you will know the way. You will know the truth. Trust it. So with that being said, Cancer, that is all I have for you guys in this week's reading. We will definitely be tapping into your energy next week as well. We will be doing a different read every week. That way you guys don't get bored and you guys are getting lots of useful information, not just that same old, right? I do like to do things different. I don't like to, again, stay stagnant. It's just who I am. So hopefully you guys can keep up because I will be changing things pretty often here on my channel. So with that being said, Cancer, I love you guys. Namaste. Don't forget to show me some love, subscribe to my YouTube channel, smash those thumbs up, drop a comment, let me know how this reading resonated for you guys. And again, Cancers, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.